It's another day of Advent when we walk inside the Fisk doors to find out what's inside for the living Advent calendar. So come with me through the Fisk doors and into the tower of the church. We have today the treat of seeing a very lovely treasure of St. Mark's that is part of our daily use here at St. Mark's during Advent. I'm sitting here in the tower, and I have here the chalice and paten that we use during the daily Mass during Advent. This chalice and paten were given to St. Mark's by Rodman Wanamaker in memory of his wife Fernanda when he commissioned the Lady Chapel to be built as her burial place, and continued to shower St. Mark's with extravagant gifts for the service of God's worship in that chapel. The chalice and paten here are made of 20-karat gold. They were made in Paris, and it's a very simple design, but still quite extravagant. Even in the dim light of the tower, perhaps you can see here that the knob in the center of the stem of the chalice is decorated with a large heart made out of diamonds and emeralds, with a diamond of significant size at its center. Otherwise, the design of the chalice is quite plain. It's rather small, and yet it serves our purposes well during this season of Advent. Since we have so many marvelous treasures at St. Mark's, we try to make sure that we use them for the purposes for which they were intended. And it's been our custom to use this simply designed, but still quite beautiful chalice and paten during Advent. And I think the symbol of the heart reminds us not only of Rodman Wanamaker's love for his deceased wife, Fernanda, but of course reminds us of Christ's love for us, as this vessel, this sacred vessel, holds the sign of his love, his precious blood poured out in love for all of us and for the salvation of the world. Thank God for that most precious gift, and for the gifts of the treasures that we have that we can use in the celebration of the sacraments to praise God's holy name.